My child, lean in and listen closely to my voice, for I am speaking directly to your heart in this very moment. I have called you here, into this quiet space, because I need to reveal something crucial for your protection. You are standing near a hidden danger, a quiet storm gathering in the life of a man you once trusted. I am pulling back the veil so you can see what I see, for your safety is my urgent concern. You have been feeling a subtle shift in the spiritual atmosphere around you, a quiet unease you cannot name. Do not dismiss it. That is my Holy Spirit whispering a warning, a gentle nudge to awaken your awareness. I see the hearts of all men, and I must tell you that someone who was once close to you, someone who shared laughter and time with you, now harbors a growing darkness. Your past actions, though unintentional in their harm, have wounded his pride, and in that wound, a seed of revenge has taken root. My precious one, you live in a world where you can only see what is visible, but I exist beyond time and space. I hear the secret conversations spoken when you are not there. I see the bitter thoughts that flash through minds behind smiling faces. I know the plans being formed in the shadows, designed to cause you pain. You believe you are surrounded by love, and in many ways you are, but there is one whose affection has curdled into jealousy and resentment. This individual is carefully plotting a way to wound you, to disrupt the peace I have fought to give you. Do not let fear grip your heart. My words are not meant to terrify you, but to empower you. I am your loving father, and a good father always warns his children of impending harm. I am giving you the wisdom to step away from a path that leads directly to sorrow. The strange feelings you've had, the sudden check in your spirit when you are around this person, the instinct that tells you something is profoundly, those are not your imagination. These are my loving signals, my divine alarms sounding for your well-being. Pay attention to the signs I have already been sending. Think of the person whose vibrant conversation has been replaced by a tense, watchful silence. Consider the smile that no longer reaches the eyes, the hollow compliments that feel like carefully chosen words. When you sense this profound change, this invisible wall that has risen between you, recognize it as my confirmation. I never leave my children to navigate danger alone. I am warning you now because I see the trap before you step into it. Your immediate task is to create distance. This is not a call for confrontation or for hatred. You do not need to engage in a battle of words or seek to expose them. Such actions will only entangle you in their darkness. Instead, I am calling you to a quiet, graceful retreat. You must simply and resolutely step away, placing your trust completely in me to handle the rest. The desire for revenge is a potent poison, and it is spreading through their heart daily. It is not safe for you to be near that poison. I have witnessed their secret bitterness. I have seen the messages they compose in anger and then delete. I know the narrative they are building against you in their mind, twisting memories to justify their resentment. You have done nothing to deserve the pain they are plotting. Their actions are not a reflection of you, but a reflection of their own brokenness, their own unconquered pride. Pride is a powerful blinder, and it has completely obscured their ability to see reason or extend grace. Therefore, do not try to fix this. Do not attempt to reason with a heart that has closed itself off to truth. Do not waste your breath explaining your intentions. Trying to mend this broken connection now would be like trying to reason with a raging fire. Let it go. Quietly walk away and allow me, your Heavenly Father, to be your defender. I am your protector, your advocate, and your justice. You must trust me to work on your behalf in the unseen realm. When you try to fight darkness on your own, you risk being pulled down into its despair. But when you remain still, trusting in my power, I rise up and fight for you. My child, I have been with you through every trial. I have counted every tear that has fallen from your eyes. I have seen your beautiful, tender heart try to love people who did not know how to receive it. I have witnessed your endless patience with those who took your kindness for granted. I know the silent ache that settles in your chest in the quiet of the night. You have cried out to me, Lord, why am I so often hurt by those I try to love? I have heard every word of that prayer. It is precisely because I have heard you that I am speaking so clearly today. The next wave of pain that is being prepared for you is entirely avoidable if you will only obey my instruction now. This man hides his intentions well. He may speak to you with seeming kindness, but his thoughts are a stark contrast. He desires to see you stumble, not because of what you did, but because his own pride feels diminished. Pride is a dangerous master, and it now rules his heart. You must immediately withdraw your trust from him. Be civil, be polite, but be guarded. I am not asking you to hate him. I am asking you to love yourself enough to protect the peace I died to give you. From this day forward, do not share your plans with him. Do not confide your dreams, your fears, or your victories. Your heart is a sacred garden, a place I have cultivated. Not everyone deserves access to it. Some people only enter to trample the flowers and poison the soil. When I commanded you to guard your heart above all else, it was for moments exactly like this. Keep your inner world between you and me. I am the only one who can hold it safely. Listen, my beloved, for I am about to orchestrate a shift in your life. This will involve letting some people go. The process may feel like loss, and it may bring a season of sorrow, but it is a necessary pruning. The shaking that is coming is not to break you. It is to break off the relationships that are secretly working against you. Doors will close abruptly. Phones will stop ringing. Certain friendships will simply fade into silence. Do not chase them. Do not beg for them to stay. Release them with a quiet blessing, for I am lovingly removing poison from your path. You have prayed for peace, and peace cannot coexist with hidden enemies. I know your heart is soft and quick to forgive. This is a gift from me, but forgiveness does not mean you must also be naive. Forgive him, yes, for your own freedom, but once you have forgiven, hand him over to my care and maintain your distance. You must learn this sacred balance. Love can be expressed from afar, and care does not require proximity. I will handle this situation. I will untangle the lies, and I will bring the truth to light in my perfect timing. Your only responsibility is to remain in my peace and trust my process. You have often wondered why you were protected from certain disasters that seemed imminent. My child, you have been saved more times than you can count. There were moments you were steps away from danger, and I quietly intervened, redirecting your path, causing a delay, or changing someone's mind. You never saw my hand, but I was there. This is another one of those moments. But this time, I need your active participation. I am pulling you away from the fire. Do not walk back toward the smoke. Your gentle heart is your greatest strength, but you must learn to wield it with wisdom. Some will always perceive your kindness as weakness, a thing to be exploited, but I see it as a reflection of my own nature. I will teach you to be both gentle as a dove and wise as a serpent. I will show you how to love unconditionally without allowing your love to be abused. You were not created to be a doormat for the brokenness of others. You were created to be a beacon of my light. You ask me, Lord, why do people change? They change, my child, because their hearts are not anchored in me. When a heart drifts from the shore of my love, it grows cold and is tossed about by the waves of ego, control, and pride. But you, my dear one, must remain in the warmth of my love. Do not allow their coldness to extinguish the fire in your own heart. You must not become like them. I promise you this. I will bless you openly, right in front of those who wished for your downfall. I will elevate you, and they will be left to wonder how you continue to thrive in peace and joy. Your victory will not be won through arguments or angry words. Your victory will be found in your tranquility. When you walk in my peace, I clear the path before you. When you stay calm, I am at work behind the scenes, dismantling the enemy's plans. Let them whisper lies. I will make the truth roar. Let them lay their traps. I will cause the ground beneath them to crumble. I am the God of justice, and nothing done against my child goes unseen. The very pain you have endured will be transformed into your greatest strength. Every act of betrayal will become the foundation for a greater blessing. I am in the business of turning what was meant for your harm into a platform for your elevation. Do not trouble your mind with thoughts of their revenge, for vengeance is mine. I am the one who repays. Your focus must be on keeping your heart clean, your mind stayed on me, and your faith unwavering. You must understand, my child, that revenge is a symptom of a heart disconnected from its source of love. It thrives in the soil of a heart that has not allowed my healing light to enter. When people turn away from me, they inherently turn away from peace. And where peace is absent, pain rushes in to fill the void. From that unhealed pain, anger sprouts, and from that anger, the bitter fruit of revenge is born. The person who lives for revenge is a soul trapped in a cycle of hurt. They were wounded, and instead of bringing that wound to me for healing, they chose to nurse it, feeding it with their pride, their bitterness, and their replayed memories. No one is created with a vengeful heart. Every soul is born from love, but the harshness of life can sow seeds of darkness if that soul does not remain tethered to me. Revenge is the desperate attempt of a wounded heart to create its own justice, its own balance, without surrendering to my divine order. When people refuse to forgive, they essentially choose to carry their wounds with them forever, allowing the pain to define their identity. They begin to see the world through the lens of their hurt rather than the lens of my love. Many who seek revenge mistakenly believe it will bring them closure or peace. They imagine that inflicting pain upon the one who hurt them will somehow quiet the storm inside. But revenge is a counterfeit peace. It only perpetuates the cycle of pain, poisoning the younger soul from the inside out. It keeps them chained to the very moment of pain they so desperately wish to escape. Every time they remember the offense, the fire of resentment burns them anew. That is why I command you to let me handle justice. My justice restores and heals. Human revenge only destroys. Pride is often the gatekeeper of a revengeful heart. It tells a person that admitting hurt is a sign of weakness. So they build walls pretending to be strong and unaffected, but this false strength becomes their prison. Pride whispers, you must make them pay. You cannot let them get away with it. And soon pride becomes their cruel master. Where pride reigns, my love cannot reside. That is why I call my children to humility. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is the ultimate expression of spiritual power. It is the strength to rise above the pain, not to be consumed by it. There are also those who seek revenge because they have never truly experienced unconditional love or mercy. They only understand a transactional world where pain is repaid with more pain. Their hearts are weary and heavy, masked by a facade of anger. When you see someone consumed by hate, look deeper and you will find fear. Fear of being hurt again, fear of being seen as insignificant, fear of losing control. I see the original wound behind every cruel act. I know the story behind every heart bent on revenge. Many of them were once gentle souls, shattered by betrayal, who then turned to darkness for a false sense of power. Therefore, my child, do not meet their darkness with your own. Do not hate those who live with revenge. Instead, feel a holy sadness for them. Pray for their deliverance, do not curse their actions. A soul consumed by revenge is a soul in deep suffering, lost and unaware of its own imprisonment. Their nights are restless and their minds are in turmoil. They are captives of their own bitterness. They do not know peace because they do not know me. When a person chooses revenge, they are attempting to take my place. But my justice is perfect. It restores, redeems, and teaches. I never designed your heart to carry the burden of hate. It is too heavy a weight for a soul created for love. You must also understand that revenge is born from delayed forgiveness. The longer one holds onto anger, the more fertile the ground becomes for vengeance. This is why I urge you to forgive quickly. Do not let the sun set on your anger. Each day spent in bitterness hardens the heart, making it more difficult to love again. Sometimes revenge grows from a place of comparison and jealousy. When people see you thriving, your peace reminds them of their inner chaos. Your light irritates their darkness. They do not attack you because of who you are. They attack you because you are a mirror reflecting what they feel they lack. So do not dim your light to make them comfortable. Keep shining. Let me deal with their bitterness. Your only duty is to remain pure of heart. Forgiveness is freedom. Many think forgiving means the other person wins, but the ultimate beneficiary of forgiveness is the one who gives it. It breaks the chains that bind you to your pain. When you forgive, you hand your hurt to me. When you choose revenge, you chain yourself to your own anger. I never want my children to live in chains. That is why my spirit continually whispers to you, let go. I will handle it. My precious child, I know you have felt lonely and overlooked lately, but you are not forgotten. You are being hidden. I am shielding you for your own protection. What feels like isolation is actually my divine separation. I am preparing you for a new season, a season of overflowing peace and joy. But before you can enter it, I must remove what is unsafe. Trust my process. Soon, you will look back and understand why those doors had to close. You will thank me for the people I removed. You will see that what felt like rejection was my divine redirection. My peace will return to you as you obey me. My light will guide you as you let go. You will feel strong again. You will laugh again. You will love again, but this time with people I have chosen for you. I am sending you kindred spirits, hennes, gentle, faithful souls who will honor and cherish the gift that you are. But I cannot bring them into your life while you are still holding on to those who carry danger in their hearts. Let go and make room for my blessings. Be patient with your own heart. You have made mistakes, but you are learning and growing. I see you not with condemnation, but with infinite mercy. You are not behind schedule. You are exactly where I need you to be. Trust my timing. Every prayer you've whispered has reached my throne. Every tear is stored as a precious jewel. Nothing you have done in love has been wasted. I am so proud of your resilient heart. Now be strong. Stop doubting what I am showing you. You feel it in your spirit. The subtle zints, the change in tone, the hidden anger, the forced smila were not coincidences. I am exposing what was hidden so you can protect yourself. I am giving you a chance to walk away before the storm hits. Take it. Do not fear being alone, for loneliness in my presence is far safer than company with those who wish you harm. I am more than enough for you. A blessing is being prepared for you that no enemy can steal. The very people who tried to break you will one day witness your rising. Your peace, your joy, and your success will be your testimony. But this blessing requires your obedience now. Walk away from what I am showing you. Do not look back. Trust me. This moment is a turning point. You will remember this day as the day your father saved you. You are my precious child, too valuable to be harmed by another's bitterness. I will fight for you. I will cover you with my grace. I will vindicate you. All you must do is keep your faith steady. Do not panic. Stay close to me. Soon this danger will pass and you will see that what I removed was my greatest gift to you. I never take without giving something better in return. Rest in my arms tonight. Release every name, every face, every painful memory. Hand them all to me. You are safe now, for I am with you. While others may live with revenge around you, you will live with my love within you.